We're going right there, how's everything? So in this video, I want to show you how I caught this move on gold. This is the initial movement for the bullish momentum, and this is the final one. So let me show you how I caught this move on the charts. So if you are familiar with my analysis video, you will see that I always start my analysis for a new week right from monthly time frame. And what's the reason behind this? So I'm so sorry, guys. So if you're familiar with my analysis video, you know that I always start my analysis right from monthly time frame. Though I don't have anything to do with monthly time frame rather than marking out my strong POI key levels, the area that I know that okay, the market might then reacted from this level, or the market is already reacting from this level and it is heading toward this level. So when it reaches this level, I'll be expecting a rejection and a shift in market trend from a minimal time frame. So I only focused on marking out my point of interest, key levels that market might reacted from, or the one that is reacting from currently and the one that is heading to, so as to know my proper bias and my main focus and target on every bias. So from here, the market is around here before, and I know that okay, this level there might be a rejection and market might go bullish. So I mark out this area, I mark out this open and close candle for my shift instruction, and I'm expecting the gold to go bullish. So I marked here as a resistance area. The market might resist from that area. I'm trying to be going down back, and I also mark this third key levels here. That market might react from there, it might reject from there or break out and started going on. Started going bullish. So that's why I marked this area. So my expectation here is like this, boom, like this to broke out, retest, boom, up to here. So that's how I used to use my monthly time frame, not for my entry or anything, just for my marking out of key levels. So after this one, I jumped out to daily time frame to see that is there any rejection over there, and you can see there's a first entry here because you can see a rejection here. There's a sweep in this level, and markets retested back there, and boom. You can see from daily here. Don't worry, when we get to 1 hour, I will show you where you can see there is a sweep there. The market is trying, there's no breakout, so the market is trying to reject from that area. And also market later came back to it and still used the area towards and still use the area to buy off. I'm talking about the sweep here, and also it came back here, then buy off. Let me zoom in. So the sweep, whenever I see a daily sweep or a 4-hour sweep in any key level marked from my this thing, in any key level marked from my one monthly time frame, sorry. So whenever I see a sweep in area of where I marked out my key level right from monthly time frame on maybe daily or 4 hour, I'll know that okay, this is a signal that the market is about to change the bias. So that means that there might be a change in trend. So that's one of the confirmation I do use to know that whether there is a change in direction, there's a change in trend, or it's about to happen. So after sightening this sweep here, I know that oh, this area is about to what? It's about to perform one miracle. So while other keep on seeing selling, and some are seeing consolidation. I know that no, this is not a consolidation. Market is just trying to, the area is just trying to hold and push the market. While the seller are just trying to what? The seller are just trying to be selling the market off and off and off. So this is the first entry, and it's an early bird entry. It's an early bird entry. So market still retested back here and then bought off. So after knowing that okay, this area was about to hold, then I'll just wait for a normal shift in structure. Just a normal shift in structure for the market to shift in this trend too. And you can know where is our previous low that the market made before it shifted in structure. And if you can see the previous high, this is the previous high. So this is the previous high that the market made before, sorry. So this is the previous high that the market made before we have our shift in structure, and then from there I know that oh, the market is no more bearish, the market is bullish right from there. Let me see if I here. This is the high that the market broke out and shifted in structure. So I know that from this area that the market shifted the structure. That gives me that the market will buy off around this area. This will be our point of interest. I don't know if you are seeing it. Sorry, I'm using my phone. So this area, this zone, I know that the market is coming back to this zone to buy off after confirming our shifts from here. So from there, I'll now jump to my 4-hour time frame to make a proper analysis since I've confirmed my shift in structure right from that area from our daily time frame, and our 4 hour will give us a clear trend. And you can see right from our 4 hour after the market shifts here. So it's firstly used the breaker block around here to buy off two this area. You can see the breaker block there. Market uses to buy off two, and then later, after waiting for a proper confirmation entry from the market, let me just delete this one. That one is an early entry. How I used to use it after a sweep from here. So after a sweep like this, after a sweep from this like this, I'll just be expecting the market to come back to that sweep area and buy up. And I think it is called something like Quasimodo entry. So that's how I used to use it. And it's usually good markets, very sharp and very sniped entry. So from the point of entry that we marked from our from our daily time frame, so that means our point of interest should be refined here using this 4 hour order block around this area and a little few pips from there. And as you can see, there's an bearish trend coming down, retesting back there, which is this one, this trend, all the bearish movements here. So what I'll be expecting is just a breakout and then find another POI to use and buy off. If you know how to follow the market trend, you won't have problem analyzing the directional bias of every week before the market even opens. So after that, I know that okay, yeah, the trend here, the market will actually shift the trend, but this trend is just a correctional movement for the market to use the right POI. So and I know that okay, the market is coming forward, it's coming for the buy zone here, the other block there. So the market is coming for it, and then what the market actually do? Market actually tapped there, and according to our this thing, just focus here. And why that area? Because we are focusing on what? We are focusing on trend line liquidity. So the market will actually wiped out all the liquidity residing in that trend line. So this is the first entry. I think I actually caught one entry on this movement, and it is this one. It is this one. Yeah, the breaker block there. I caught it. I caught the breaker block entry here. I caught it. So I wasn't focused on that like that. So I'll just analyze in a week and I'll check my directional bias for the market. So this is our first entry gotten, and then if you can check well, you can see that after this trend had been shifted to also after this trend had been shifted from being a bearish to a bullish. So what point of interest caused the shift in the market? And if you check well, following the trend here, you can also see that the trend was shifted right from here, from the POI here. So since the market was shifted, since the minor trend was shifted due to the point of interest that is here, that means the market is coming back here. That means the market is coming back here to know what to give us another entry for another re-entry. So another confirmation re-entry. So let me just shift this one since we've known the entry type that was occurred here. So after knowing that, we've made our analysis on 4 hours. Let's say the market current situation is this one. All this one has not been happened. So after knowing that, then market has tapped into this what? The market has tapped into the POI that shifts the trend here. Market has tapped into it. So that means the POI we hold, and we after the to know that whether the market we hold or not, after the market just tapped to it here, just look for the what? Another correctional trend that retraces back to that POI. And after that, you know what? Just wait for a proper shift too. Then on a minimal time frame, you will get your clear POI to use to buy off too. And you can see the QM that I explained earlier. This something like this. Then sweep, and then boom. So this Quasimodo level that I explained earlier, you can see how the market is using that entry type. So I just know that okay, there is a KM here, and market is actually using it to buy off, and then that's our clear entry, and that's how I got the last entry that I showed you guys before I started the analysis video of this movement on gold. So and it is actually something of how many hour? Something of 17 hour, because if I want to take the trade this hour, I will take it. And it is so sharp, just following the trend, shifting trend, then a rise POI, then a shift from that POI, and then find your another POI to use, whether the order block or the breaker block. So this is how I used to analyze it, right from monthly to daily, then from 4 hour, then following the proper trend, and then boom. I think the breaker block aspect, I caught the movement on that breaker block. Let me show you on the chart. Let me show you on the chart. I know. Let me go to 30 minutes. I caught the movement. You can see it here. This is the breaker block. There's a lot of confirmation and a lot of ways to enter the markets. So it's just you have to be patient and you have to be sure what you are analyzing. So this is the first breaker block, and also this is the second breaker block. I caught the movement, and this is something of 22 hour. So actually, I missed the initial entry on this goat. The initial entry from here, from the QM here, I missed the initial entry. So I was hoping that markets will retested back here and buy off, but I was left behind. So this is how I was being able to predict that gold is going bullish, and it actually went bullish. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and follow for more analysis video like this. Let's connect in the comment section. Thank you. So guys, don't forget to press that follow button in order to see more analysis and educative video on trading like this. So every week I'll usually post analysis video on gold and BTC, and also sometimes on JPY and USD JPY. And let me know in the comment section which pair you are expecting my analysis video from it, and I will tag you to that video right away. So thanks for watching. Let's be mutual in the comment section. Love you guys. We all keep striving forever deep in profit. Inshallah. Bye.